What if I told you there was an engine so dangerous that NASCAR buried it? A machine so radical Chevrolet lied about its power, and so secret even Ford could not kill it. This is the shocking true story of the Chevrolet 396 Porcupine, the banned engine that refused to die. It is the mid-1960s. Chevrolet is locked in a fierce battle for horsepower supremacy. In dark corners of Detroit, whispers spread about an experimental big block that could change everything. Late at night, engineers gather behind factory walls. Flames flicker as blueprints burn. Documents vanish under orders from GM's racing ban. But someone saves a set of plans. That blueprint would fuel decades of mystery. January 1965. Chevrolet unleashes the 396 cubic inch big block V8, the Mark IV. They call it the Turbojet V8. 3 versions are born. The L78, built for the Corvette and full-sized Chevrolets. The L37, a special heart for the Chevelle Z16. And the L35, a milder version for the big cars. Biscayne, Bel Air, Impala. Inside, a 4.094-inch bore and a 3.76-inch stroke, 4-bolt main caps, an 11:1 compression ratio, and a wild new cylinder head design. Canted valves pointing in every direction, inspiring the nickname Porcupine Head. Remove the valve covers and it looks alive, like a mechanical sea urchin, bristling with power. On paper, Chevrolet's big block was built for the street. But racers knew better. NASCAR was heating up. Ford had its 427 FE. Chrysler had its 426 Hemi. Chevrolet needed a monster, and they had it. Drivers like Junior Johnson, David Pearson, and Ned Jarrett pushed Chevrolets to the limit. 13 wins in 1965. 15 wins and a championship in 1966. The roar of Chevrolet power echoed across every track. But behind the glory lay a problem. NASCAR's strict homologation rules required engines to be production-ready, and Chevrolet's most radical ideas lived only in prototypes. So while the 396 lurked in the shadows, NASCAR's spotlight shifted to its bigger brother, the 427. Whispers began. Was the 396 Porcupine engine outlawed? Was it too powerful? Some claimed NASCAR banned it outright, fearing an unfair advantage. Others believed Chevrolet buried it to avoid corporate trouble. But dig deeper, and you find no official ban. What really happened was a tangle of rules and politics. GM's 1963 racing ban ended factory-backed programs. NASCAR cracked down on experimental motors. The 396, designed for the street, never got its full moment on the track. Yet its reputation only grew because something about it felt forbidden. Officially, Chevrolet rated the L78 version at 375 horsepower. But the truth, on the dyno, numbers whispered closer to 425. Even more, in the muscle car era, numbers were games. Manufacturers downplayed power to keep insurance companies calm and corporate policies satisfied. Chevrolet limited mid-size cars to 400 cubic inches. So the 396 became the secret weapon. A street monster hiding in plain sight. On drag strips, it tore through quarter miles, shocking anyone who believed the paper specs. A chrome-topped Z16 Chevelle with that heart could embarrass anything on the boulevard. Time passed. The 427 and later the 454 took center stage. GM's focus shifted. NASCAR's needs evolved. The 396 was never mass-produced in huge numbers. Only 2,157 Corvettes carried it. Only 201 Z16 Chevelles. Yet every one of those cars carried a piece of history. A piece of an engine family that would grow into the legendary big block lineup. From the 427 to the 454, and even the 8.1-liter Vortec decades later. The Porcupine Head, that strange canted design, became a foundation for Chevrolet's performance legacy. And here is the twist most people never hear. The mystery motor did not die. It lived on, rebuilt in garages, roaring back to life at car shows, on drag strips, and in secret builds. Somewhere out there, in a neighbor's garage or a dusty corner of GM's own vault, that blueprint waits. A forbidden engine, hungry for another run. The story of the 396 Porcupine is not over. Keep your revs high and your valves spinning, because history's greatest engines never truly die.